Football League. Philadelphia, it's time to fly! Please welcome your defending Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles!
On the visitors' sideline, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. This team has really rounded into form 7-2 in their last 9. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception. He'd love to have that. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up a 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to have a Lions first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
And the Lions first down.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
Anytime you cross the 500-yard threshold in a single game, Mike, you're clearly doing something right. They did not have an answer for him or this offense at all last week, and now it's up to this defense to see if they can cool off this hot arm. The good news, they've had all week to watch and come up with a game plan to take away some of the areas that he had success in last week. To accomplish something like that against this guy, it's going to be a lot easier said than done.
Great. Tiger Hornet. And let's go. Trim it.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And now it's going to be third down.
Great.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Great. Trim it.
And the big back, A.J. Dillon. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Get this out wide to Dillon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
It's a run out of the gun. Here's Dillon. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
From the 38 now, here's second and 9.
Great. Set.
Hurts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
You know, so they don't connect here, Mike, but I kind of like the early message because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play on every throw.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive, first and 10. His throw, left side, for Slaw. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. From the 22 now, here's second and 8. Here's Gibbs. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Brings up second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second down and 5. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A huge play on fourth down. 41 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. Gibbs. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. But Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. And they'll knock him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
180, 180.
It's another go with Dillon. He'll work forward for a couple. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
At the 34-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Great, set. 180,
Now Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and 1.
From the 25, here's second down and a yard.
Great.
They'll run it. It's Dillon. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out On this opening quarter, following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now Hurts. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with 3.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He's got it at the 3. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
4th down and less than a yard.
They'll go with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And they've turned it over on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. That is the danger of the play calling down there, Greg. Trying to stretch it out. Can't get there, and it's going to cost them 2 points.
Most often, Mike, anytime you're backed up, the idea is to try to get the running back running downhill at the defense. For that exact reason, he got bounced out wide. They were able to string the play out towards the sideline, and it results in the safety.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. To return, it's Jackson. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. First play of the drive, and here's Joey. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's Dillon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Well, that's a nice one for the stat line. That last drive is 50th on the season.
26-yard line.
First and 10.
Great, set.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. And he's in. What a try. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride, be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The pick is good. And the Eagles will cut the deficit down to 4. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. So, a lot's changed in a short amount of time. You had the safety that led to a touchdown. That commanding lead is, well, it's not so commanding anymore. They begin anew. They've got it first and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From the 33, here's second down and 4. What? Out of the shotgun, it's gone. This one caught by Patrick. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. That'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And he'll be brought down at 45. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Throwing on second down. Goff. He is knocked down, Parker. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
That's good. For the Lions. First down. It's a gain of 10.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. Oh, a loose football. The Eagles have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On first down, it's Hurts. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
He gets free, and he will go all the way. A.J. Brown, touchdown, Philadelphia. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll go play action with Goff. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Goff. And he'll just throw that one away, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. On fourth down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox, to punt. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked.
Great, set.
On run with Dillon. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Trimmer.
Throwing is Hurts. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, They find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And this is going to work out. He's got it for first down at the 38-yard line.
What a luxury, Mike, right? I mean, to have a guy like this that you know when you need these tough yards, you can just turn around, hand them the ball, and let him go get it. He's had some success already here in the first half, and that's a nice run to keep this drive going.
Off the play fake, Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw on second down is Hurts. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here at half number one. They'll come up here, first and 10. On play action, Hurts. That's caught by Dillon. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Second down, they need 3.
At the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Hurts will try it again. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. So they're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle and knock them down up beyond the 30. The Lions call their first timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Goff's going to throw here on first and 10. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Here's a second and 12. Now Goff. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Third and long. Throwing, Goff, going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our look around the NFL starts now. Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. It's the Browns at home to take on the Ravens in the AFC North. And it's the two-time MVP, Lamar Jackson. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Ravens are playing well. They move to 7-3 with the victory. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We'll look in on the Rams as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Kenneth Walker. This might not have looked like much from the beginning, but it is turning into something. He's gone. The Seahawks win their second straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And it's a former collegiate star from nearby ASU, Brandon Ayuk. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the handoff, this is Dillon. And this is going to be an Eagles first down. They'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Moving to his right. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Now it's Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So we saw in the first half like they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Goff. His throw left side is complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Detroit. That touchdown number for him on the year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
It's the score, Lions 20, Eagles 15.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. Give up the middle to the big back, Dillon. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Right back to Dillon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. Laporta in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
At the 47-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
On gain of 6. That's good. For the Lions, 1st down. It's a gain of 6.
Goff to throw.
1st down.
Throw here down the field. This ball incomplete. The tight end Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. A run here with Gibbs. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll try it now with Montgomery. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
And the Lions, 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Lions.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down.
The ball comes out. And fortunately, one of the Lions in there to get on it, and Detroit keeps possession. Third down and 9. Goff. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jalen Carter. He's in there to drop up, and it leads to fourth down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be from 47 yards. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will extend their third quarter lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant footing, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Look at the 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Great, set.
They'll start this drive with a run, and it's good. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
From the 29, here's second and 2. It's another go with Dillon. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On play action, here's Hurts. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
A second down throw for Hurts. Quick throw on the slant, taken in by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Hurts finding Smith, and an eagle. First down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Here's first and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts now. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the air again, Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Again, here's Dillon. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On second down, it's Dillon. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
after that short run puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Try to run for it with Dillon. And he is going to have the Eagles first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Here is a big one. Third down and 2. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
A critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Hey, 73, 73. No time.
Again, Hurts. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
This one caught by Patrick. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Detroit.
Now a give to Gibbs, running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. From the gun, it's gone. That's right side into the hands of Tislau. Still going. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Isaac Tislau. Touchdown, Lions. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Bates, good, with the extra points. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is hot! And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And his sensational season continues. That touchdown catch, number 20 on the year. It's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just one here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
22.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Laporta in motion. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 6. Laporta in motion. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game? When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. First play of the drive, and here's Dillon. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up
2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, Hurts. That one swung out wide to Shipley. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
No touch, no touch.
Hurts again. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards on the catch there. First down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Straight ahead, they go with Dillon. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here's Dillon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2 yards.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They'll drop to throw. That's made there. That's Smith. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
Great.
Throwing is Hurts. That one taken in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2.
Great.
Will set up
To throw is Hurts. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with 1st down. On play action, Goff. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down.
Jared Goff sacked. A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Goff. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. The Lions will punt this ball away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Hurts to the air on first down. Quick throw on the slant, taken in by Smith. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. DJ Reed that time. Good tight coverage, and he's able to get a hand on it. Another try, second and 10.
Great, set. Trimmer. Hey, 73.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's first down.
Great.
To the air again. Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Dillon.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
That's a short one. Caught by Garland. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now.
Delta.
Dillon. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Now on second and long.
Great, set. Delta.
Here's Dillon. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal drive. And they'll get the timeout called here. It comes with just 1 second left on the clock. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to win the game. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout to talk things over before third down. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This one he's got to have. And he couldn't draw it in. It's off the right upright. No good. And now the momentum swings to the other sideline here in overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown on the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. the other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. Goff. Whoa! That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Now Goff. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will score. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Craig, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
Makes the score Lions 37, Eagles 30.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And they'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Now a first throw here in overtime. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. Still going. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
You had a feeling they might do this if they scored. The head coach says, let's end it here. They'll go for 2 and the win. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime. overtime to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Philadelphia, good night.